Yes, good morning, Mzansi. It is Monday and it is a beautiful time to be alive because we are diving into incredible conversation right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And especially when it comes to accessing education and especially the access to education and employment, which remains a challenge for many disabled individuals. But listen to this, Training Portal, and remember this name, it is changing all of this. Now it's led by Anton Wallman, Head of Academics, and the program provides accredited training and skills development designed with accessibility at its core. Now, Anton himself is a former military commander turned advocate, and he's bringing lived experience to his leadership, ensuring that the disabled learners are not only included, but truly empowered for the workforce. Anton, good morning. I love what's happening here. How are you doing this morning, man?
Thank you. Nice to be here. Thanks. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks.
We appreciate it more, and especially the work that you're doing, because this is incredible. I want to speak about your journey before we even chat about the portal, because you were a military commander.
No, not really a commander, but I was in the Defence Force since 1991 up till 2003.
Okay.
I was always involved with training, and that's where my passion is. And I think the Defence Force taught you a lot of things. You know, they help you to become a man, if I can say it like that.
Definitely, it's a...
So, yeah, I think the fundamentals, obviously, is like discipline and time management and project management, and to plan. You know, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Failure to prepare is preparing to fail. I love that. Yeah. And I think the experience that you've lived and taken with you is something that hasn't just shaped you, but you've been able to use this almost as a baton to pass on with regards to that experience, right?
100%. No,
and you're doing that through this portal, right?
Yeah, Training Portal has given me... I'm living my dream. 2006, I was in a vehicle accident. I broke my neck on C6, 7, and T1. I'm not supposed to have hand function.
Yeah, how are you moving like this, man? A living miracle. Yeah.
The grace of God.
Jeepers, yeah.
No, but so I'm very fortunate to got the opportunity to work with Training Portal, and I am very grateful for that. They are an awesome team. And we're doing funded learnerships, for example, short courses. There's a lot of ways that we contribute to upliftment of the community. And that's my passion. So yes, I'm taking all my experiences in the past, and because I'm disabled, I understand the disability sector so much better. So I like to transfer knowledge and skills and so forth. So that's my passion.
Transferring that ability to, let's say, overcome big challenges. Because essentially what you're doing here is you're providing accredited training and hopefully also providing opportunities to use that training. But inevitably, a lot of these learners are going to go through some big challenges, much like you did, or something similar, whether it's physical or mental, right? How are you able to instill that sort of message of consistency, of hard work to overcome these big challenges?
Yeah, I think for everybody it's a personal thing. It's making a decision, a conscious decision, and then stick with it and do that. But for us, there's different types of challenges, and there's different types of disabilities. And if I can just emphasize one or two small little things, but challenges that for people that's in a wheelchair, for example, that's coming in a rural area, they need to be able to travel to get to the class to do their training or to get to the workplace and so forth. But what the people don't understand is it's not as easy as just getting to a taxi or getting to the public transport. That person needs to pay for himself. Now, if he needs some assistance, he needs to pay for his carer. And some of the public people are charging them an extra seat because the wheelchair is taking up some space. So it's small little challenges, but I mean, it's difficult. I'm getting in my car and I go to work, or I do anything I want, but it's not so easy for those people. So challenges, there's plenty, but
and I think you mentioned these challenges, and something that if you don't go through it, you'll never understand it. So with the program itself, what you're doing is essentially creating awareness, right? Providing these opportunities to train, but how can we maybe get involved in assisting this? What else could you need in order to uplift this program, accelerate the success of it, and how can people maybe get involved?
I think that there's a lot of ways that they can do it, but obviously one of the biggest challenges in South Africa is financial constraints for people living with disabilities. And obviously, for us to be able to give them education, we need funding, obviously.
And this is not a cheap initiative, right?
Unfortunately,
to educate somebody and upskill them, yeah.
But so yeah, we have a lot of clients that do sponsor, for example, the learnerships or bursaries or programs, and that is where we get our funding, and it's also beneficial for them because they can also get some financial incentives and so forth, and claim back for taxes and.
Okay, because of the fact that this is obviously accredited and allowing that leverage. With you being someone that's involved in the program, what changes have you seen this program offer some of these students? Have you seen a shift in mindset physically and mentally?
I would say that is one of the most important points what I'm doing is because of, yes, they are disabled and yes, they have some challenges. It's not only physical disabled and people and so forth. Some people have speech impairment, and then the public thinks that these people have lesser intelligence or something like that.
Yeah. Silly assumptions.
People judge a book by the cover, but I think the biggest change and the biggest satisfactory that I get out of my job is to see when you instill some skills and transfer of knowledge, and that person, you can see that a light bulb comes on in his mind and he understands something. And to give them then opportunities to enter the workforce. There's a lot of disabled people that are so eager and they are positive and they want and they are driving because they never had these opportunities. And now we are giving them opportunity to get a qualification, and maybe to enter the workforce.
You're literally changing lives, man. This is insane.
It's amazing when you see that person lighting up of the opportunity that he can get. And I think that is the passion.
Well, Anton, I can't be more grateful for the lived experience you went through and how you were able to turn that around into something that's absolutely so impactful in a positive way, and you're doing some great work. So thank you. We truly appreciate you. And a reminder to you, Mzansi, I think this is all about inclusivity. So if you want to get involved, if you want to shape the future, if you want to be a part of this incredible organization, head over to www.trainingportal.co.za. There's incredible opportunities, incredible initiatives, and something waiting especially for you. So go check it out and go make some impactful changes.